Mama June star relapses on alcohol despite being in rehab for months. The Mama June family is full of chaos and drama. Apparently, the never-ending lists of June's ex-boyfriends have always created headlines. But amongst those, Doak is the one the world will never forget. Apparently, the matriarch was arrested with him, and the duo was accused of possessing drugs. Though June was released later, Geno Doak was sentenced to 16 months. However, recently, Doak was again in the news because he relapsed after being in rehab for around 9 months. Keep reading for more details. Mama June. Geno Doak relapses and isn't going to a rehab this time. The Mama June fans are well aware of the time when June was dating Doak. Apparently, the couple got together in 2015 and had an on and off relationship till 2021, when June finally ended things for good. Perhaps after that, she decided to walk down the aisle with Justin. But it seems that Geno couldn't get out of the filth he was sent to rehab for. Not only this, but as per TMZ, Doak tried to kill himself by having 90 blood pressure pills with a liter of Jägermeister. Hence, after the incident, he told June about the same, and she immediately referred him to SC Rehab. Apparently, Doak was there for around 9 months and recently came back. But the star revealed to the source that he relapsed after a struggle of 9 months in South Carolina rehab. The Mama June celeb claims that he left the center in good standing and with a certificate of completion. Despite that, he collapsed on alcohol last week. However, he further adds that he hasn't touched alcohol since then and is back to being clean and decent. Geno also exclaimed that the addict in him told him that a single drink wouldn't hurt him. In addition to his justification, he convinced himself that he was doing good because it was just alcohol and not drugs. However, he isn't planning to have any kind of drinks in the future. Not only this, but his future planning doesn't involve going to rehab as well. Instead, he is referring to continuing to apply what he learned in the past and continuing to attend AA meetings. Not only that, Doak still has an active arrest warrant from 2021. This happened because did not show up to his community corrections program. Macon County Sheriff Andrew Brunson revealed to the source that they aren't taking him out of the program. Mama June, Honey Boo Boo confronts Geno about ruining her childhood. The Mama June star kid Honey Boo Boo suffered a lot in her childhood. Apparently, almost all agonies came from her mother's boyfriends. Hence, Geno was among those. The duo was spotted having lunch together in a clip from Mama June, Road to Redemption. Seemingly, Geno tried to start a friendly conversation with Alana and asked her about the face she made while opening the door for him. The star kid innocently explained how it was weird for her as Doak hadn't been around her for almost a year. Hence, she further added that memories gushed in her mind regarding how Geno and Mama June had hurt her in the past. Alana didn't hesitate to open up about how she felt and how hard it was for her to forgive and forget all the trauma. The star kid explained each and every instance of her suffering and what all she had to go through just because of Mama June and Geno's arrest. However, Doak seemed to regret his doings. Keep coming back to TV season and spoilers for all the latest Mama June tea. Reality TV star Mama June Shannon has shocked fans and raised concerns once again as reports confirm that she has relapsed on alcohol despite months of dedicated time in rehab. Known for her roller coaster journey through fame, family drama, and addiction battles, June's struggle with sobriety has been one of the most public and painful chapters of her life. After entering rehab with hopes of reclaiming control, the relapse news brings both heartbreak and questions about the challenges of recovery under the spotlight. June Shannon first captured hearts and controversy as the matriarch of the popular reality series Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. Her raw, unfiltered personality and complicated family life turned her into a television sensation. However, behind the scenes, Mama June's battle with alcohol and substance abuse was a shadow that grew darker over the years. Multiple rehab stints and public pleas for help from her family painted a picture of a woman desperate to overcome her demons. This latest relapse is a harsh reminder of how difficult the path to recovery can be. Insiders close to Mama June revealed that while she had shown great determination during her months in rehab, the pressures of fame, family conflicts, and the overwhelming nature of public scrutiny proved to be triggers she could not fully escape. The temptation of alcohol proved too strong, and despite her best efforts, she slipped. Family members have reportedly expressed deep disappointment and concern. But many are also rallying to support her through this difficult setback. The road to recovery, especially when played out in front of cameras and fans, is rarely linear. Experts remind us that relapse is often a part of the healing journey and not a failure but a sign that more support or a different approach might be needed. Fans of Mama June have taken to social media to express mixed reactions, from shock and sadness to understanding and encouragement. Many longtime followers remember her candid admissions about her struggles and admire her bravery in continually seeking help. Some have shared personal stories of addiction and relapse, creating a conversation about the complexity of addiction and the importance of compassion. The entertainment world is no stranger to the harsh realities of addiction, and Mama June's story is a potent example of how even months of rehab cannot erase years of deeply ingrained struggles overnight. The glamour and glitz of television often hide the real battles faced by stars behind closed doors. Rehab provides tools and therapy, but the real test is facing life afterward with all its stressors, triggers, and temptations. Those close to June believe this relapse could serve as a wake-up call for a renewed, more tailored treatment plan. Whether that means inpatient care, extended therapy, or different medication options, the goal remains the same: to help her achieve long-term sobriety and peace. Addiction specialists emphasize that relapse can sometimes be the catalyst for deeper healing if addressed properly. It's important to recognize the bravery it takes to admit a relapse publicly and to continue fighting. For Mama June, who has faced criticism and stigma, owning her setbacks may ultimately help others struggling with addiction see that they are not alone. Her journey continues to be a powerful testament to the ongoing battle many face daily. While this news brings disappointment, it also reignites hope for a fresh start and renewed commitment. With a supportive family, dedicated professionals, and a loyal fan base rallying behind her, Mama June's story is far from over. The next chapter will be watched closely by many, a story of redemption, resilience, and the enduring human spirit. In a world quick to judge, Mama June's relapse reminds us all of the complexities of addiction and the necessity of empathy. Recovery is not a straight path, and setbacks are part of the process. The focus now turns to what comes next, how she will rise from this challenge, learn from it, and hopefully reclaim her life and health for good. The announcement of Mama June's relapse has left many stunned, but those who have followed her journey understand that addiction is a relentless foe, often striking when least expected. For June, her battle with alcohol and other substances has been a lifelong struggle that has impacted not just her health, but her relationships and career. The months she spent in rehab showed promise as she committed herself to sobriety, engaging fully in therapy sessions, group support, and wellness programs designed to help her confront the roots of her addiction. Sources close to the star reveal that rehab was a challenging environment for June, but she made significant strides. The structured routine, professional counseling, and peer support gave her hope and moments of clarity. Family visits and encouraging messages from fans fueled her determination. However, the transition from the controlled setting of rehab back to the unpredictability of daily life proved overwhelming. The pressure to maintain a public image while wrestling with private demons created a perfect storm for relapse. Mama June's family has been a central pillar in her life and recovery attempts. Her children and loved ones have witnessed firsthand the devastating effects of her addiction, and their support has been both a lifeline and a source of tension. Some family members have openly expressed frustration over the relapse, fearing it might undo months of progress. Others, however, emphasize unconditional love and the understanding that recovery is rarely a straight path. The emotional toll on her children is difficult to overstate. For many, seeing their mother struggle is a heartbreaking experience that evokes a mix of hope, worry, and helplessness. The family's resilience and unity have been tested repeatedly, yet they continue to stand by Mama June, reminding her that she is not alone. This public show of solidarity sends a powerful message about the importance of support systems in overcoming addiction. In the wider community of addiction recovery, experts stress that relapse does not equate to failure. Rather, it signals the need for ongoing care and potentially a different treatment approach. Recovery specialists point out that triggers such as stress, trauma, and environmental factors often require long-term management strategies. For a public figure like Mama June,